Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of our company, I would like to welcome all of you to our tour today. Let me introduce myself. My name is Eugene. I'm from F4 Travels. I will be your tour guide to the next hours. On this journey, beside me, I also accompanied three tour guides, Minh Ngọc Trinh, and Thu Hiền. This tour will take about 1 to 2 hours. I hope you can work well with each other and you will enjoy our tour. To start our journey today, let me walk you through today's schedule. First, I will briefly introduce the Independence Palace. Then, we will move to the ticket counter to buy tickets for the tour. After that, visit the front of the Independence Palace. The last destination that we are going to visit is inside the Independence Palace. At the end of the trip, you can rest or buy souvenirs here. It is located in 135 Nam Kỳ Khởi Nghĩa Street, Bến Thành World, District 1, Ho Chi Minh City. The total area is 12 hectares, surrounded by 4 roads. The northeast borders Nam Kỳ Khởi Nghĩa Street, the southwest borders Huyền Trân Công Chúa Street, the northwest borders Nguyễn Thị Minh Khai Street, and the southeast borders Nguyễn Diệu Street. To explore this place in more detail, Thu Hiền will now introduce you to the history, the palace gate, and buy tickets to enter.
Thank you, Eugene, and welcome all of you to Independence Palace, one of Vietnam's most significant historical landmarks. And before we enter, let me share a bit about the gate of Independence Palace. Hold great historical importance. The Independence Palace Gate is an important part of this historical structure. On April 30, 1975, the Liberation Army's tanks rushed through the main gate of the Independence Palace, marking the end of the Vietnam War and the reunification of the country. This image has become a symbol of one of the most important historical events of the nation. Today, the Independence Palace is recognized as a national historical and cultural relic and is open to visitors to explore its unique historical and architectural values. Not only is a destination with profound historical significance, it also attracts many domestic and foreign tourists to admire, take photos, or reserve memorable moments. And on your right, you can see where you can buy the ticket to explore this palace. Here are the information about the ticket price, also the opening hours of Independence Palace. That sounds interesting, right? Now, let's listen to Ngọc Trinh share about the history of this destination.
Everyone, my name is Ngọc Trinh and today I will introduce about the history of Independence Palace. Independence Palace was originally built by the French in 1969 and has several names such as Northern Palace, Governor Palace, and Palace of the Governor General. In 1955, President Ngô Đình Diệm renamed it Independence Palace and rebuilt it in 1962 after a pumping. The new design with architect Ngô Viết Thủ was completed in 1966. The most important event here was on April 30 in 1975 when Liberation Army tanks rushed through the gate, marking the reunification of Vietnam. Today, Independence Palace is a national historic site, symbol of victory and peace, and a popular tourist attraction.
The Independence Palace was designed as an important administrative and military center with many areas serving different functions. The organization structure of
the palace include the following main park, exhibition and museum area, display historical artifacts and documents, showcase major events in the Vietnam history, conference and event area, host national and international conference, venue for government meeting and official event, and a research historical space, resident office, national security chamber, and the tourist and open space, open for public visits, cultural and educational. Rents a garden, a rooftop viewing area.
The first floor is arranged by three main rooms: the cabinet room, the banquet room, and the celebration room. But we'll only introduce to you two main rooms: the cabinet rooms and the banquet room. This is the banquet room. It is located opposite the cabinet rooms, where President Nguyễn Văn Thiệu held banquets to invite important guests. The room can accommodate more than 100 guests, covered in yellow, a symbol of royal powers, and also has a more religious feeling. On October 31, 1967, this was the place where the inauguration party of President Nguyễn Văn Thiệu and Vice President Nguyễn Cao Kỳ took place. And now we move to the second floor to visit.
This is the cabinet room. It is located on the first floor of the palace, where the regular Wednesday morning meeting of the Council of Ministers and the Cabinet of the Republic of Vietnam took place. In January 1967, under the decree of President Nguyễn Văn Thiệu, the cabinet consisted of the Prime Minister, 19 ministers and 7 deputy ministers. And from 1967 to 1975, the cabinet was changed 5 times. The meeting room had 2 outstanding features. The oval meeting tables has created a close, cohesive atmosphere and remote understanding among members. The main colors is green, from the curtain carpet to the leather upholstery, helping to bring a feeling of comfort, reducing stress during long meetings. Yes, we are on the second floor of the Independent Palace. Let my companion, Minh be in charge of providing information here for you.
Executing the second law of the Independent Palace service as an important area for both the official and private activity of the residents of the Republic of Vietnam. And now I will introduce 2 rooms to everyone: National Security Council Chamber and Resident Reception Room. The National Security Council Rooms is located on the second floor of the Independent Palace and play crucial roles in the country's history. This room serves as a strategic meeting place for high-ranking officials, including the President, military commander. Its role where national security, military operation, and strategic policy were discussed and decided. Equipped with advanced communications system, the chamber allows coalition military units and international allies during critical moments of the Vietnam War. And talk about the historical importances.
The resident reception room in Independent Palace was an important space where the residents of the Republic of Vietnam welcome distinguished guests, including government officials, diplomats, and foreign delegation. It is located on the main floor of the palace. This room serves as the official venue for diplomatic
meeting, formal discussion, and rest conference. The room was delicately designed with a luxury furniture and traditional Vietnam artwork, symbolizing the authority of the residency. During the Vietnam War, this room played a crucial role in state affairs, hosting key figures in the international lawmaking and the national government. Today it is referred as part the Independent Palace Museum, offering visitors glimpse into Vietnam political history, and it takes us 15 minutes to visit this floor, and Ngọc Trinh will provide information on the church floor to everyone.
The First Lady reception room. The First Lady reception room in Independent Palace where the President wife welcomed important guests and held meetings. The room was designed with elegant furniture showing beauty and authority. It was not only a place for receiving guests, but also a reflection of the First Lady's role in diplomacy. The cinema on the third floor of Independence Palace were a place for the president and his family to relax, watch news, and enjoy films. The rooms were modern at that time with comfortable seats and a projector. It was not only for entertainment but also a private meeting when needed. Today, the movie rooms in reserve as part of the Independence Palace historical site.
Now we are on the way to the fourth floor. The fourth floor of the Independence Palace is a special area designed to serve the entertainment and relaxation needs of high-ranking officials at that time. Here, visitors can see the casino room where private entertainment activity took place. In particular, on the top floor, there is also a helipad showing the emergency movement of the president and important officials. Today, the fourth floor still retains its original architecture and interior, helping visitors visualize more clearly the lives of leaders of the Republic of Vietnam before 1975. That concludes our tour of Independence Palace. I hope you enjoy exploring its historic site and gain valuable insight into the past of Vietnam. Before we leave, don't forget to stop by the souvenir shop. You can find unique gifts and memorabilia perfect for bringing home a piece of history. From miniature tanks to beautifully crafted postcards, take your time to peruse and let me know if you need any recommendation.